get started. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play, one first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
On first down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Moves to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
It is 3rd and long. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
To return, it is Turpin. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Here's Baker to begin with a pass. He couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And good yardage there after the catch will wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line. the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3. First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a first down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Another run here with Paul. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. This one complete to Jordan. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
180, done. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. 180, what's up? From the gun, it's Mayfield. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he's in. Brevin Jordan, touchdown, Tampa Bay. That's the 5th touchdown for him of the year.
I'll tell you what, Mike, there's being aggressive on 4th down, and then there's being really aggressive on 4th down. They weren't just trying to get an inch past the sticks. They were going for broke, but hey, when you have trust in your quarterback and your downfield weapons, I don't blame them.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Shaheed in motion. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick off the 1st down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down, New Orleans.
Watch the running back's patience here, Mike. He's slow, and then he hits him. That's the key here. If he goes too fast, their linemen aren't ready yet. Really well executed. Great run.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Buccaneers' 24-yard line.
We are through 1. 7-0 is our score. We'll have more from Tampa after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. It's a give now to Kamara.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Raise it up! We'll try and run for this with Kamara. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
The offense staying put. They will go for 2. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2.
The Saints will line up.
They'll try to pick this up with a run. And this play's not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line, and it will remain a 7-6 game. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. first and 10. Here's Baker. And there's a reception for Chris Godwin. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up second and 1 at the 44-yard
line. From the 44-yard line, here's second and 1. Here's Hall. And he's going to have the first down yard. Across the 50 to the 48.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. This is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Pete Werner. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead. On the bootleg, it's Williams. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
He'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's Williams on first and 10. Brought in by Chris Olave. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Here's Williams now to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
It's second down.
A play fake. Now Williams. Trying to make a play out of a pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Tampa. McLaughlin now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Buccaneers will take a 14-6 lead.
Saints 6.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away.
The Saints take over first and 10 at at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, prodding his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Third and long. Here's Williams, and that is incomplete.
And his passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Here's their punter now. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
33. Good. 180. What's up?
Baker to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
180. Done.
Back to the air. It's Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. They'll come up here. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Throwing is Baker. Right here, down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime game yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup. And he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Mayfield to throw. He's got it about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal.
Set. 180.
To throw is Mayfield. That's to the running back, Brees Hall. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. Now Mayfield. And he will score! Baker Mayfield. Touchdown Buccaneers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. McLaughlin good on the extra point. And the Bucs extend it to a 21-6 advantage. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. New Orleans, 3rd and final timeout. As that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Williams to throw on 2nd down. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And the Buccaneers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
I think when he goes back and watches this film, that's certainly going to be a ball he wishes he could get back. He puts a little too much air on it, and they're able to make a play, and they get themselves off the field.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. underway here on EA Sports. The end zone is Devontae Turpin. He's across the 20 to the 21. And that's where the drive will begin.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On first down is Mayfield. Going for it all. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They put Pickens in motion. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On the handoff, it's Kamara. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Boye Mafe in on the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and a yard.
Ready to go.
They'll go again here with Kamara. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
And these are the tough yards you judge a back by. Like we used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive, and I think he's able to pick up that first down by about a yard or 2.
He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Ready to go.
Here's a toss to the right for Kamara. Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And now it's 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest game.
Quick throw here is complete. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Going up top. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. An even 40 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Good. 180. Done.
On first and 10, here's Baker. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10.
Kings. 180. Run. Stop.
Mayfield. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Regular. Done.
Here's Mayfield. Quick throw, taken in. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
McLaughlin put it on the extra point. And the Bucs will extend this third quarter lead. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll pick this one away.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let it up.
First down, they'll start out with Kamara. Finding room across midfield. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Let it up.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Once the quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket, Mike, he has to make a split-second decision. Does he remain a passer and give his guys time downfield to work open? Or does he turn into a runner, just try to pick up some positive yards with his legs? I think in this case, the extra time paid off. Remained a passer, found an open target downfield, and he's able to get the ball to him for a nice completion. Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Ready, set.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Ready, set.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll get this one complete to Schoonmaker. And he'll take this one in.
Touchdown.
Luke Schoonmaker. Touchdown, Saints. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. He's going to look for the home run ball. So, a big one there to start the drive. 47 yards.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Now Mayfield. That one taken in. Touchdown, Tampa. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Saints 12.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set. Here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Williams. and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Yaya Diaby. He's in for the sack, and it will lead to 4th and very long. And that's going to bounce out of bounds, giving them a short field to work with here.
Hey, 180! Stand!
On play action, Mayfield. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
What's that?
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. On the run to the right. Going right, it's taken in. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is a great example of why it's so critical that on defense, everybody does their job. You got a free hit blitzer coming right at the quarterback, but because they don't contain him in the pocket, they allow him to escape, and it doesn't allow that blitz to get home.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
What's that?
He'll run. This is Hall. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Let's go now. Cavity Lions. Ready, right?
Into space. And he will score again. Touchdown Buccaneers. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got him. And the Buccaneers stretch things out even further.
Buccaneers 42, Saints 12.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5 at the 40-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 3rd and 9. Here's Williams now to throw. He's got his man. It's Pickens. Still going inside the 20. And he will go all the way. George Pickens. Touchdown, New Orleans.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. We'll go for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Throw it again. It's Williams. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out.
42, Saints 18.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. This one complete to Jordan. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. They get 24 on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
At the 20-yard line.
Baker to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Through the first half, it was clear. This pass protection, this offensive line unit, they were clearly up for the challenge. The pass rush was non-existent. But here in the second half, you can sense a little bit more urgency. You can see them start playing with a little more speed and intensity, and it pays off there with their first sack of the day.
That is brought in at the 10. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
On first and 10, it's Williams. They'll look to set up the screen here. This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So, fire the cannons. It's a win for the Bucs. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their